Hey, 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 welcome to the attic. Doing a triple core set draft here. And we opened up a big flyer. That seems good. Big flyer that plays stuff off the top of your library? Yes, please. I think blue-white flyers or blue X flyers is going to be a decent strategy. Otherwise, we have a rabid bite here. Death touch creatures are obviously quite good. We got a snapping drake. In the best of worlds, we would wheel that. Poison tip archer. Reach death touch is good. Is pretty color committing. 7/3. Attack or block, you have to shuffle it back into your library. Not terrible. Probably just dies, but well, somebody passed us a Liliana. Is this card not good? Mill 3. If at least one zombie is milled this way, each opponent loses 2 life, you gain 2 life. So it's a zombie built around. You cast zombie spells when you're okay. So I guess it's not that great. But what would we take otherwise is the question. We got a 2/2 death touch. That's pretty good. This card was played against me in the last draft to pretty good effect. The Uncomfortable Chill. Don't think you want Reliquary Tower. Although it's good in certain commander decks. That's not what we're playing. We're here to play limited. Obviously, you could build a Knight of the Tusk deck. It's a Knight. Bad this doesn't combine with Eldraine. We got a 3/2 Menace Goblin is actually pretty decent. I'm just going to take the Mythic. Shrug. Okay, well, there's another zombie-based rare. Are we building a zombie deck here? Otherwise, Satyr Enchanter seems like a fun build around. Reclamation Sage is pretty good. Even Wind Mage, whenever you cast an instant or a sorcery, it gets +1/+1, so almost prowess. And it's a 2/2 flyer for 3, that's very good. Yeah, I should probably take that over the Death Baron, but I'm kind of into this idea of building the zombie deck here. Would be mono black zombies. So this is probably like a red-black card, right? Because you want it to sacrifice into the red dragon. Seems like a decent removal spell. That Take Vengeance. I had this played against me sometimes, and a lot of times you can get some tempo from it. At least you do have to wait until you take a hit from a creature, but you kind of have to take removal that you can get in these core sets. Salvager of Secrets has some fun loops that you can do. I wonder if in blue-black actually is the deck to take that in. It's going to take removal though. Scanning for zombies. We got a rare goblin. Sacrifice a creature and you can play the top of your library. That's just a 2/2 for 2. Otherwise, what we got? Angel of the Dawn. Oh, that's good. That's really good. That is quite good. Urgemare is good. It is the double blue, which is tricky. Maybe white is open. We got a couple white cards. I don't know how good they are. I think the Angel of the Dawn seems pretty good though. 3/3 flyer that pumps your whole team. Especially if we can get a bunch of small flyers. This 1/2 flyer. No zombies. green red land. I think you could also try to pick these off-color lands, you know, and make a deck that's powerful. Get the Gifts of Paradise and the splash lands and try to splash some good stuff. Lightning Mare. 3/1 can't be countered. Can't be blocked by blue creatures and pumpable. He's pretty good. The counterspell. We've also got just the bounce. The more expensive, not as good unsummon. Take the counterspell. We'll take the straight up counterspell. I think this stag is alright. This is like some blue removal. Might be good for... Do you take the removal over the creature? The question. White-green is looking pretty open in this pack, although not that these are like the most playable cards. Well, I guess we really want to play blue with Gin of Wishes. So, we'll take the blue card. Take a Duress. I wonder if the revitalizes are good, because there's that white-black deck in M21. Bring back creature. Wow, the Dreadmaw wheeled? People Dreadmaw is good. Mighty Leap's good too. Oh, then discard a card. Let's take the Mighty Leap. The Daunt ability. Creature you control can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. Yeah, I guess. Not that interested in anything else here. I'll take all the Mighty Leaps. Alright, what do we get? We got a Masterful Replication. Hardly a bomb, but it's okay. What artifact do you build around? Otherwise, oh, we got like Murder and Disfigure here. And maybe we wield the Tomebound Lich, if nobody else is blue-black. Yeah, I think we gotta take the removal. This is instant speed, creating 3 columns. We gotta stop rare drafting though. Oh, Wakeroot Elemental. Well, we got this Bloodthirsty Aerialist, which works for the life gain deck. Otherwise, this Agonizing Siphon we might wheel. Veil of Summer is quite good. Shock is good. We're really not red yet. Like the one thing we're not. I think we'd definitely be heavy black. Look at all these extra black pips here. So let's just take the Aerialist. Maybe we're like a heavy black. Well, black, white, black, blue. Could we still run Gin of Wishes? There's for the life gain deck, if we're still kind of targeting that. We won't really know if we get paid off in that until the last pack, that's the thing. Thought Distortion, huh? I don't think anybody ever played that. Not ringing a lot of bells. Frosty Lynx is good though, just as a basic, like, 2/2 body, tap stuff down. I like that. Bone to Ash is playable. Obviously, people are oftentimes playing. Lotus Field is interesting. I love the Blood Burglar. I already have 4 of these. This might let us play some of these double pip stuff. Just take the Agonizing Siphon. If we were red, the Chandra would be good. Make sure we have a 2-drop. Maybe we'll take the Blood Burglar. Gotta make sure we have 2 drops first. Okay. Well, Battalion Foot Soldier gets way worse in this format. This is your 1 pack to pick up Battalion Foot Soldiers. Don't know if we've seen any. Yeah, red's looking pretty open here. We might just take a Vampire. Cut black here. Actually, Sleep Paralysis, right? This is removal. 4 mana removal is alright. Oh, the Bird Spirit. Okay, this could put us back towards blue-white. There's a zombie. Again, like the build around thing, though. Would we ever want to splash red? I guess black-white land is probably our best bet. And it gains us life. That gives life link. Here's a zombie, Gravedigger. The Ox for the big butt stack. Zephyr Charge can be interesting. It is a card that doesn't affect the board, though. I think I'll take the Inspired Charge. Guess we hedge back more towards white. Vampire, a negate. Creature loot ability. Yellow Summer is a very expensive card in. I'll take the 3-drop here. I think we can take Bone to Ash over the 3-drop. Okay, what are we looking at with this deck? Oh wow, the Lotus Field wheeled around. Wow, and the Lavakin Brawler and the Goblin Ringleader. Double Bone to Ash and a Convolute. Sure. I guess the control deck is open. Buffing all dogs. Destroy a creature with power 3 or greater. Sanctum of Stone Fangs is interesting. Is that always just 2 mana? Skeleton Archer, pretty decent. Chrome Replicator is good, but I don't think we picked up two of any creatures. Got 2 of spells. We take the white removal. We gotta figure out what our colors are here. Are we just not getting there on the zombie deck? There's the dog. Okay, well here's the black-white life gain payoff. We do have a skews there, but well, let's move the blue cards out for a second. Or the hard to splash ones out. So we got 2 white removal spells and 1 really good black removal spell. Oh, the Ghostly Pilferer. That is not a flyer, however. This lifelink cleric is a good mana sink. We wouldn't mind village rights probably too. Rewind's pretty good. Do we want to hedge back towards blue? Sword, I think it's actually decent in this format. Skeleton Archer, we wouldn't mind. Feat of Resistance could help. I think we want to win in the air though, so maybe we do want to hedge back toward blue. A bloodthirsty aerialist. Well, skeletons and zombies. We should have been taking the skeleton archers. There's a gain life land. Huh. Well, there's the Glide Master. I think that's a possibility. We hedge back more towards blue. There's a lifelinker. Buffs up the team. Also got the capture sphere. Oh, it's tough. It's tough. Blue-white's looking pretty open here. Okay, well there's a land that helps us splash blue. I don't know how reliably we can activate that. That's pretty good. Maybe we'll wheel that. Somebody moved into the dog's deck. They're getting hooked up here. Like a tempo play. Very splashable. Opposed to cancel. But I want the battlements. Big read the tides. Here our mana base is not going to be great here. Black-white has just been totally cut. We'll pick a wizard. Yeah, just a good solid 2-drop. I guess we're going back towards blue. We got our skeleton archer. It's going to be an interesting build. I'm not sure. Not sure what we do here. So in terms of our duels, we got a white-blue and a white-black, and we got the Lotus Field. Skeletons, we've got 1. Zombies, we've got 2. Liliana, I think, can be safely cut. And then the question is, like, Murder, Death Baron, Bloodthirsty Aerialist. Those are all pretty strong. And at the 2-drop, Blood Burglar's good. Tide Master's good. Mighty Leaps. Forrester's good. The Falcon's good. I think we are splashing blue. We'll probably not do that. We'll probably not do those. I think it is worth splashing the Glide Master because the ability to give our stuff flying is good. We probably have too many non-creature spells as part of our problem, like these Mighty Leaps. Revitalize works with the Patrician, I suppose. Would have been nice to get more creatures. Maybe we do drop this Djinn in. Is that pushing it? 4/4 flyer can just close out the game. Put down at least one Mighty Leap. Granny Vampire's not the best creature. We've got something that buff vampires. Maybe this is not the deck for Inspired Charge. Giving this guy Death Touch with the Death Baron is pretty fun combo. Okay, the mana base is rough. We don't want Radiant Fountain, that's for sure. It's too rough. Just for this one payoff. So go down. We don't go down below 3 islands. We have the most white cards. That's 7, 8 white sources. Okay, now we're up to many lands. One too many lands, I guess, technically. That's actually 9 white sources. And only 7 black sources. Or 8 black sources. 8 white sources, if we're counting Lotus Field. And the islands. You really have to hit with the islands to cast this Djinn of Wishes. Maybe it's just too much of a stretch. What could we put in instead? We try out Dwindle? Seems like kind of decent. All these good double blue pip counter spells, but they're expensive. Frostlinks is another creature at least. Protege could help us filter our mana. I don't know. Don't know how it's going to go. I don't know how it's going to go. Make your predictions now. Leave a comment. No cheating. No looking ahead. How many wins do you think this deck can get? With this mana base. 3 to 5 maybe? We'll see. We'll see. Up against Sir Rainy. Well, look at that. We don't have the double black, but we got the blue cards and the mana to cast them. And we got our combo. Opponent's got a tough decision. To keep him. We'll play out Swamp first, because that'll give us the best chance of hitting Death Baron on curve. Second turn, Glide Master. Third turn, Frostlinks or Death Baron, depending on what. Ooh, a Spectral Sailor. I see a target. See a target. Okay, sure. Annoying. Alright, so we did not get... Dang, we could take a turn off, but I don't really want to do that. I think we'll just tap down the Spectral Sailor. We still might draw an untapped land, so even though we don't get the Death Baron combo, we can play out the Archer, kill that. Or they draw too many cards off of it. Uh-oh. They have Essence Scatter. Trying to decide whether the Lynx is worth it. Unsubstantiate, okay. Fine. Can get time walked. Oh, a short sword, interesting. Opponent is into control. Drawing cards. Gaining life. A fan of it. Not a fan of it. Taking the Legion's Judgment, looks like. Or they're reading it at least. They have their pick of 3 cards. They took the Legion's Judgment. Okay, so that means they probably have a pretty big creature. That means maybe we save the Death Baron Skeleton Archer combo. Much as I'd like to get rid of the Spectral Sailor. Well. This will have Death Touch anyway. Let's try it. They may have a counterspell here. I'm not sure if they held up 4 mana to draw a card or because they intend to counter this with a 4 mana counterspell. No, that was a 1/1 that got them some damage, drew them some cards. They did just fine. Oh, it's got plenty of mana. Okay, just a big 6/5 thumper. Now we have a 4/4 Death Toucher. We could leap something up to hit them. Just hold up Revitalize. We could also equip the short sword. It's gonna be hard to race them with that Fountain of Renewal. Let's get the Glide Master bigger. Or 3 lifelinker, sure. Okay. They ain't into attacking here. I don't want to get down the watchdog, which means I can't move the sword over. I want to start getting damage in though. We're at enough of a stalemate here. I can get the dog down. Hopefully won't regret it. In with the 4-3. Yeah, I should have moved the sword over. No blocks. Is that lifelink? It is. Yikes. Oh, they got convolute, blood-soaked altar. Sure, cancel. Yeah, okay, they are running counter spells. Okay, one more mana here. That would be good. That will get us in a good position. Yeah, let's revitalize. If we can get that mana. Hit that land drop. No. But we get the Empyrean Eagle. I think we still just want to move the sword over. Gravedigger. They're gonna bring back. They have the Spectral Sailor they can bring back, sure. Pretty good. It's pretty good for them. We need to start hitting some of our removal. We have to read the tides. Huh. Block. They know we have the Mighty Leap. We're trading the 6/5 for our Mighty Leap. We don't want the Gravedigger. Should we just draw 3 cards? Are we far enough ahead here? We can put down the Eagle, send something up in the air. But we don't have blue mana to send anything up in the air this turn. Yeah, I don't think we're ready for the big attack yet. I think we do want to get down the Eagle. So maybe we do want one more blue source. 16, 4 more cards than we have. Definitely behind the 8-ball. That. There's the, okay. Sleep paralysis. Well, that takes out. Yeah, I think we have too many blue cards in this deck. We got to add more blue lands. Unfortunately, it's not a great mana base. It's a greedy, greedy mana base. Let's get that Blood Glutton out. That's the life link and everything. Then we can move the short sword to the dog, I think. It's trading our 2/2 for one of their 2/2s. I think they probably trade. Well, they have to block with the Vulture and the Gravedigger. That means we can take out the Vulture. Nope. Possibly should have moved the short sword somewhere else. I don't know. The Eagle. Epicure of Blood, okay. Well, now if we can get them to attack with something. See if we can get them to attack with one of these flyers. Crazy good card advantage off this Spectral Sailor. Definitely one of the best cards in this format. Now having faced it twice. Spirit Pirate, 1/1 flyer. Flash. Draws cards. Good stuff. They keep holding open the counter spell mana. I think this opponent is too smart to attack with the flyers because we can pop something up with the Glide Master. Best bet maybe to we can't quite Gravedigger play the Death Baron, which would be my preference. Right? Yeah, no, we can't quite. Let's just repeat the last turn. Alright, so now if we tap out of blue here, maybe they'll send their flyers in. Action, thank you. Let's move the sword back to there. So we can trade with the Epicure of Blood if it comes to that. I feel like I played 5 games in the time it took to play this one game here. One is 13 cards in their deck. Yeah, okay, they're sending in the flyers, finally. Take some damage. Let's kill that Spectral Sailor now. Oh, we've got the chance. Drawn them so many cards. How many times have we killed it? Pop up the Glide Master actually. We just get down the Death Baron. They're pretty well tapped out. I guess they could have a cancel. We definitely saw a cancel in their graveyard. Well, they can't do a 4-mana counterspell, so this is our best chance, I think, for a while. Get in for 2 now. Yeah, why not? Holding back the Gorging Vulture for a turn is not that big a deal for us. Oh yeah, we do need to deal with this Epicure though. Oh, they had another Gravedigger. Getting back the Spectral Sailor maybe? They got the Bog Stomper. Yeah, oh, Spectral Sailor. Sure, okay, well. Guess our goal is to draw them out of cards. $18. We could draw 3. See if we could get something to deal with the Epicure of Blood. We have some Death Touch attackers here with the Gravedigger also. Very eager to block with the Wishcoin Crab. Double Wishcoin Crab. Sure, we can take out both of them. They got a kill spell for the Death Baron. They did. Oh, they were slow rolling the murder. Okay. Oh. We don't get good blockers here. We can just set them back. They're going to flash in the Spectral Sailor here at the end of the turn. We can pop something up in the air. Give it +1/+1 if we don't play this. I'm going to try to draw my own murder. Might just be dead here. They're 10 cards. We're at 9 life. Hope they use that Spectral Sailor to draw. That'll make the game go pretty fast. I think we got to kill that Neonate. We did not get our murder. Yeah. Big duty here. Deep dookie. That Neonate plus the Epicure is a win condition for them. They're down to 7 cards in deck. Somewhere in our deck is a murder. I think that's our out here. Okay. Well, you can have one of my lands. What do I need less of? The swamp? Oh. Psychic Symbiont. Ghostly Pilferer, sure. Yeah, draw more cards upon it. I can make that unblockable. Yes, I realize you've got the combo there. Thank you for tapping, though. Probably just send in the Blood Burglar next turn with the short sword on it and try and gain back some life. Not attacking. I don't know if they're afraid of attacking or what. Let's equip the old Bloodburgy. Bloodburgerkin. Again, they're doing the double wish coin crab trick. We're still going to gain 4 life here. Sword back on the archer. Opponent wants to drain us out. Did the drain game. Alright, they could have some card to blow us out, I suppose, but and there's the murder. Okay. Which is the bigger threat? They're getting one, paying off the Fountain of Renewal every turn because of that. I guess we don't care about them gaining the life here, so yeah, let's just kill the Epicure of Blood. It's a big creature. Oh, and they get held up, canceled that whole time. Okay. Well, that might be the ball game. Opponent was very good at slow rolling their spells. They did draw like their whole deck here. No way we survive 5 turns. We can hit for a bunch in the air, but it's not enough. Alright, good game. Hard fought battle. In the end, we got our murder way too late. And they got their cancel. They had their cancel the whole time. Took them a long time to beat us, though. They had to draw a lot more cards than we did. So yeah, is our blue just stronger? Should we just beat black blue and splash white for like the Eagle, the Patrician? We didn't get a Basri's Acolyte. Didn't get our Angel of Dawn. Maybe could have swung things around at a certain point. Hesitate to cut white because we have the Chorister, the Watchdog, the Falcon. We have like stuff we can do early with white. I definitely want more islands in the deck. Now we've got 6 blue sources, 7 white sources, 7 black sources. Far from ideal. And can we work the Gin of Wishes in? What will we go down? A weak card here. Revitalize the Mighty Leap. Barony Vampire. Our weakest spell. Really just Revitalize. I do like it for helping us hit our lands though. Legion's Judgment. You never drew that either in the last game. Watchdog doesn't do a ton for us. Our last cut. I'm going to cut the Barony Vampire. I don't have any vampire synergies or anything. But against Kalamazoo. And we don't get our blue this time. But we've got some 1-drops that we can't cast on 1. Alright. We'll keep it anyway. You just get down the Falcon. This Chorister is a mana sink in the late game. We didn't get that either last game. That probably would have helped us out. Pump that up, gain some life. Okay, we got a 1/3 that can lift things up in the air. Yeah, let's just get down the Death Baron. That's the turn. Argument to be made for playing the Tranquil Clove and playing the Chorister, because then we get to get a 4-drop on curve. But thought maybe if we drew a land, then we could shoot something down or something. Militia Bugler. Good card. Get that second blue. What are we more scared of? Bugler? Don't really want to play either of these necessarily. It's not the best target. Guess they can send the Bugler up in the air, so we'll just keep the ground clear. I could have attacked in with the Chorister because we got the pump mana. Or 4 lifelink. Would have been no joke. And we could have brought it back with Gravedigger. Just have to play Gravedigger as a 3/3 Death Touch for 4. One could very well have combat tricks with all these colors. Did you not block? Yeah. Just take this as an opportunity to read the tides. This card is pretty good, Read the Tides. Ability to double bounce or draw 3 cards. Angel of the Dawn's going to be nice. Makeshift Battalion. Well, the question is, can we get out more creatures first, actually? It's better to get out more creatures first. I think it is. Can't pump the chorister twice. They don't know that though. How many creatures can I play? I play this and the Blood Burglar. Get back the Skeleton Archer. I think that's good. Pass turn. Don't mind me, I'm just building up my board. Feel free to fly in on me. It's still looking like a mistake here. Oh, they took out the Baron. Yeah. Well, I can get a block on that and save myself a damage. Lotus Field. Interesting. I think now is my big turn here. I think I'm just gonna do this. Oh, it's gonna be on the back foot. Sacrifice these swamps now. Yeah. Well, that went fast. So did I still make a mistake with Gin of Wishes? 4/4 flyer for 5 though. Come on, you gotta play it, right? Limited. Limitate. Up against I am not a crook. I've earned everything I've got. When I was a kid, I used to practice my Richard Nixon impersonation. I was a very cool kid. Ghost Wing Falcon on one. I'm going to trust in Providence here. Become a 2/2. I don't think I want to take vengeance on it. On the other hand, I don't have anything to block a 2/2 at the moment. Yeah. Okay, well. That's that. Oh good, they're attacking. Fortunately, that's a sorcery. Guess I can still Mighty Leap, so I'll just do it. Take that out. That's the turn. Wow, somebody got the like Artificer deck here. Artificer, Artificer, Artificer. Artifact, Artifact. Artifact creature with base power and toughness 5/5 for as long as it remains on the battlefield. Yikes. Well, we're taking a big hit here. Rustwing Falcon trying to hold its own. We tap down the 5/5. That gives us one more turn to see what murder can hit. In Trubadubs though. Capture Sphere on the 1-2. Perfect. Okay. That is a tempo I can get behind. Now I can't do the trick where I murder and it becomes 1-1. Consider, yeah, annoying. Why they tap down my 1-2 flyer. Maybe I should have killed the 1-3, but ooh, I was going to say I had good attacks next turn. Yeah, that doesn't... Yeah, I think I have to do this. That's a 7-4. Okay, well I have still blocks for it, but it is trample. Oh, and they can make it so my 4-4 can't block. Uh-oh. I think I'm just dead. That's a good card. No blocks. I can put 4 power in the air, but they're gonna trample me to death here, and a Lotus Field ain't gonna cut it. Lotus Field ain't gonna cut it. They have enough to tap down 2 if they play a land. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna make me double block with my flyers here. Really behind the 8-ball here. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, let's just play it out. We don't know if they have a I need a blocker here. They remove my flyer, they get in for 2. Risky, but I think, well, let's just not play it risky when we're at 4 life here. Pattern matcher, uh-oh. They don't get another Cloud Concealer. Oh, that's so ridiculously good. We have a flyer that draws cards for 4 mana. Yeah, I'll play a Gravedigger. What do I want to bring back? Probably the Empyrean Eagle. And Lavakin Brawler. So we're gonna have 2 elementals, so it's gonna be a 5. That's gonna attack as a 5/4. Yeah, we're gonna need some power on the board for sure. Richard Nixon has built a good deck here. Banefire direct to face. Okay. Or that. That's another way to go. Getting really hurt by the mana base, I think. Facing a higher caliber of opponent here in the evening than the afternoon. Kids are in bed. Ooh, no white mana. Not that there's anything we really desperately need to play with white mana here. I'm more double black, so just put down the black. Definitely gonna revitalize. Card. Oh, look at that. We can get on board with a 2/2 for 3. Maybe Frostlings isn't as good in this format. I think we need to hold up mana, so playing the Lotus Field this turn is not great. On the other hand, Lotus Field gets us to Moida. Guess we can take an attack from the Blood Burglar. What do we get rid of? Black and white. A bit more black, right? Just draw me that Din of Wishes next turn. 5-drop. Blight Beetle. Protection from green, sure. Gonna offer up the Doom Dissenter. I should have kept white around with these combat tricks. So. Live and you learn. Frostlings holding off an army. Can't have +1/+1 counters put on them, sure. The old Death Baron. That would have been good. I think maybe we should have gone harder on the zombies and the skeletons. Didn't really read the card carefully enough to know about the skeleton thing. Mind Rot. Oof. Yeah, that hurts. Well, we don't have any targets yet for Legion's Judgment, so I guess we'll get rid of that. Keep our 2 less conditional kill spells. Come on, flyer off the top here. Up against Mono Black. Kappa. Greek alphabet aficionado. Alright, just flooding out. Got all the mana now. It's got all the cards. Silver Smoke Ghoul, that's a cool one. We could use that in our deck. You can just sacrifice it, draw a card. I don't have any way to bring it back at the moment. Alpine Watchdog, sure. Honestly, I have no good blockers for the Silver Smoke Ghoul. Oh. Well, they were mana stuck. I think we're about to see what they really had in their deck. I think they're playing pro-green in a green-black deck. Like they concentrated on 2-drops. Wolfkin Bond. Yeah, that's as good a reason as any to murder. 2 for 1, yeah. Silver Smoke Ghoul. I don't think they have a way to bring it back for a while. We probably could have taken the damage. Wow, just another land though. Send in the Watchdog. They'll just make a 2/2 out of it. Yeah, no attacks. Case of the Sniffle all of a sudden. That's a good card. We're gonna have to take a hit from that. That's a good card too. You can just sit out and get a bajillion life. Or get really big. No blocks. We will kill it next turn. Wow, just all the lands. What's going on with the shuffler these days? Oh, I had a tissue box nearby. I did crack the window in the springtime. This is getting hot up here in the attic. Growth cycle. They're doing that pre-combat. No blocks. Wow. Hmm. 2 for 2 before they get a chance to pump it. They don't have a black instant. They're risking we have something. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, Jenny boy. The gins are ginning. From gin to gin. And down the mountainside. Oh, Ginny boy. The gins are ginning. All the lands. Oh, see, I couldn't get the +1 planet on the counter because of the Blight Beetle. Should have held back that land, I guess. 5/7 Vigilance. Okay. Well, I don't have a lot to deal with that at the moment. I already threw away my kill a creature with power 4 or greater. And I just keep drawing swamps. That stinks. Needle the Dawn, yeah, sure, I'll cast that. And I think, just activate again. Get a chump blocker. I think we got lethal in the air. Take it this turn. And attack, attack, attack. Hey! We won with all the lands in our deck. That was the key. Just draw lots of land. 2 and 2 here in the triple core. So that last opponent was stuck on green for a long time. That really helped us. I think most decks would have just run us over, so we were very lucky in that respect. Get that Gin of Wishes and start just casting spells off the top. Some spells were 5-drops, some were 1-drops. And that's the way it goes. Actually, we hit a 6-drop and a 5-drop. Can't complain about the 1/2 flyer. Anyways, I thought it would make a match. I thought I could just riff for a little bit. Well, I'll pause it again. Up against Gabriel or some other Archangel. Got all the colors. Once again, we can't play the Falcon on one, but we're going to keep it anyway. I'll have to get that swamp to cast the Bloodthirsty Aerialist. Actually, we could have cast the Falcon on one. Oops. I was just so ready to play the Tranquil Cove. Track down. Scry 3, reveal the top. If it's a creature or land, draw a card. Okay. Scry 3 is pretty good. We revealed a Wildwood Scourge. Sure. I wasn't even thinking. It was a good thing I played that swamp because we want to try to hit the Bloodthirsty Aerialist next turn if we can. Not, we're equipping the short sword and holding up Mighty Leap, I guess. Opponent trembling in fear. I could get down a Wildwood Scourge. Or 2. A lot of +1/+1 counter synergies. Yep, I do. Okay. Well. We will play a 2/3. This is interesting artwork. It's actually upside down if you notice, see the candles and stuff. Oh, a 5/5, eh? No blocks. We can pop the short sword on the Aerialist and be able to block it. They might see that coming. But also try to wait to bounce it. Could very well have another pump spell. The kind of deck that plays Oakenform. With the kind of hand where you want the murder in hand. Yeah, they did have another pump spell. Darn it. And it has trample now. Maybe we're just straight up in a race. Okay, well, they had to get a land. Hopefully they didn't really want that land. No blocks. You got me with your +1/+1. Visionary. Yeah, I think there's an argument here just to double block. Got Rook's Uprising. Okay, well, trample on top of trample. They can replay from their graveyard. Your opponent, you take out the aerialist, but seem to be thinking hard about this. There you go. Let's just read the tides here. All lands, wow. Wowie, wowie, wow. Well, I popped that on the Visionary so they can attack with that anyway. I trade out the Angel for the Visionary? Guess I might. Seems like a waste. What is it with floods tonight? It's a 47-year flood. I'll be playing fewer lands? Oakenform again. Again with the Oakenform. Alright, we're gonna move block here. Gain some life. Pop the short sword on there. Pass the turn. Hope this Mighty Leap gets us through here. It drafted the Oakenform deck. Here, just draw cards. No problemo. Imagine if just like 2 of these were spells. Unbelievable. Yeah, they're going for it. They put the Angel second. Oh, they did. Oh, mercy, mercy me. Gotta get the Bazzer down. We got a 5/5 that can block. We got a 4/3 lifelink. A 3/4 lifelink. They're gonna make that a 5/4. So is it better just to have the lifelink over? Yes, it is. Gain 1 extra life. They'll kill the angel finally, I'm sure. Sure, let's get the swamp. They can be scared of all the possibilities. Well, I passed these Talons of Wildwood. They're pretty good. It's kind of like a equipment, right? You just keep bringing it back. It's like equip 3. You have to wait for the creature to die. Frilled Sea Serpent. Oh my goodness. Playing Simic big stuff. And they're outdrawing us too. See the truth. We probably passed that to them. They were probably in our pool. I think this may be the end of the run here. Lotus Field. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The vigilance or anything? I think we're just dead here. We would have to get like the Djinn of Wishes, and I guess I should be playing out lands in case we get that. And just rip like all our kill spells off the top of the deck. I'm just gonna go the safe route. Nope. Yeah, let's just die. That is the end. Defeat. Ignominious defeat. Let's take a look at this deck here. Yeah, I don't know. If we don't flood out that game, do we still lose? I don't know. Opponent had a pretty good draw. We had a number of outs. We had to kill the creature power 4 greater here. It's a sorcery. White never gets removal. We could destroy the tap creature. Revitalize to stay in the game. You know, Gravedigger to bring something back, get more blockers. Never got to play the Indulging Patrician. Djinn of Wishes was as good as I thought, though. Definitely, I think it's definitely worth stretching the mana base. Read the Tides. Big overperformer. Big overperformer. Sleep Paralysis would have been an out for us last game. We had lots of good removal. Frostlinks could have bought us some time. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it didn't all quite come together. We just were a little too ambitious trying to build, you know, the Death Baron deck with Liliana, with zombies, and then having a counterspell deck here in our sideboard, and like a white go wide thing or something. Gain life deck. We did kind of spread out. We had, you know, pockets of synergy. I think it's just, it was a very draw dependent deck. Ultimately a losing record, but maybe I will post it for science. So if I do, you watch this far, leave a hashtag Liliana where art thou in the sideboard, in the comments. Hopefully you guessed how many wins this deck would get. I think I said 3 to 5, so I was off by 1. I think it underperformed by 1, but hard to know. We did hit some serious flooding there. Hard to know. I definitely think it's not the best deck I've drafted. But anyway, well, that does it for this evening. I will leave you with this. Magic is a game so fun, even dads can enjoy it. Adios.